So, let me show you the frame that I got. Why is this all wonky and crooked? I don't know why this is all crooked. Hold on. Because nothing wants to work right today. I don't know what the deal is. Tick me off. Alright, I think I got it. So, this is the frame we're going to be using. It's a 11 by 14 inch frame. I got it from Hobby Lobby. I decided to get the more fancy one because even though I was looking at the frames that were like distressed or the natural wood frames, and they were the same price as this one. So I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to get this one. So I did. I don't know why that's all crooked, but whatever. Alright, so I'm going to show you what I got. We're probably not going to use all of this like usual, but it's better. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Hey, Linda. Thank you, Lavon. I appreciate it. So, I've got some Christmas ornaments in different sizes. I got these big red ones with snowflakes on them. This burgundy one. I'm about ready to lose my... Alright. And I got some little red ones. I got these silver ones. I got all kinds. These are the ribbons that we're going to use. So these are going to be the 2.5. This I got from the at-home store. I don't know if you can see it. See the pinstripes in it? It's a burgundy. It's like a maroon with burgundy pinstripes. Love this. Then I got this silver damask. Really pretty. See how pretty it is? At-home store. Hey Kim, how are you? I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to use these two 1.5. So I'm going to use two 2.5 and two 1.5. This one I just got at Hobby Lobby today. And this one I got at Hobby Lobby a while back. So we're going to use the rest of that. And so obviously we're going to have some moss. I've never used this kind of moss. So it looks like you just kind of cut it and put it on there. So we'll see how this works. I've never used this kind. I've used just the regular moss. We'll see. So the stuff I got some silver ferns from Hobby Lobby. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You guys, I've been having a week so far, and it's only Tuesday, where I drop everything, or everything's falling over. So I got some of these long ferns in silver. Or long, I don't know if they're ferns, what they're called, but then I got some of these silver picks. I also got from Hobby Lobby. These are all 50% off right now, you guys. So if you're looking to get some Hobby Lobby stuff, then I would definitely, hey Miss Kim, I would definitely go to Hobby Lobby right now this week and get your picks or your in the garden stuff. I got some of these, so I'm gonna use some of these. I'm gonna put these right here. Got some red berries. Okay. And I got two of everything because I didn't know how much I was gonna need. But these are kind of flocked ferns. These are really pretty. So I got two of these. Like I said, it's not gonna be a real huge one, so we may only use one of each, but I did get two of these. The last two they had, I can always use it for something else. So I got two of those. I got two of these. I love these. Just like an evergreen with little berries on them. Yeah, let me move my top hat before I ruin it. Okay. I got some of these fun things. What are they called? Christmas, just Christmas. Okay. I also got these at Hobby Lobby. We used some of that. These are my favorites. You can see this in the hole. So we're going to use two of these, but I know I'm only going to use one. So, got some of that. Here's my board. Let me get my tools out. So I'm going to get my wire cutters, my needle nose pliers, and my scissors. So I got a little package today in the mail. I haven't had a chance to open it yet, so I figured while you guys are on here, I might as well open it, right? Yay, it'd be like Christmas. Let's see what we got. Okay. Drum roll. Oh, pretty ribbon. I have some of this ribbon, but I wanted to have some more. I love this ribbon. My favorite. Look. It's a black with gold and silver scroll on it. And it's got gold edging, 4-inch ribbon. I think this was the last she had. She may end up getting more in, but this is from Ribbon Sweets on Etsy.com. So it's ribbonsweets.etsy.com. She carries tons and tons of really pretty ribbon. I always save the cards in case I need it. Well, that was fun. Yay! Isn't that pretty ribbon? Love it. This is what I used in my New Year's wreath with the clock. And I loved it so much, I want to get some more. Okay. So, what I'm going to do first, and down so you guys can see. Thank you, Linda. It's going to be a little bit of a different angle because I'm not able to zoom in and out like I do my Mevo since I'm just using my phone today. I'm trying to use my phone today instead of my Mevo to see if it keeps from buffering. So if you guys see it buffering, let me know because I'm trying to do an experiment here. So let me pan down. Okay. There we go. Up just a tad. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. Just trying to get the right angle. There we go. That should work. Down just a little bit more. Just a tad. There we go. Perfect. Sorry, am I making you guys dizzy? Okay, so I am going to put the ribbon in the middle on this side. It doesn't really matter what side you put it on. I'm just going to put it on a side. So I'm picking that side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some styrofoam, or not styrofoam, but, well, I guess you'd call it styrofoam. These are flat. I'm going to use some of these. This is gaps and cracks that I've already built up. Let me see if I can find some bigger ones that are kind of flat. And I put it on wax paper, parchment paper, like on a cookie sheet. You take gaps and cracks and you just swirl it around. These do puff up, so you don't want to put it in too big of hoofs. So I'm just going to put like one here and one here. I'm going to use this one because it's smaller. And this one. I'm going to get a knife. These are very handy because if you think about it, this styrofoam, which you can use, is $2.49 just for this little square. Now, a can of gaps and cracks cost the same amount, if not less. Hey, Miss Z. Hey, girl. Hey, how are ya? The gaps and cracks cost like $2.40, same price, and you get 10 times more out of it than just this. Okay, so good tip to have. You can get gaps and cracks at, I get it at Walmart, in the home repair place, whatever you want to call it. You can get it at Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware, stuff like that. Let me go get a knife real quick because I need to cut the bottom of this to make this a little flat. And then we're going to cut it off the side. So hold on, I'll be right back. Right back. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is cut that off from cut. Then that other. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this to make it flat. Be careful you don't cut yourself like I'm prone to do. Hey Mia, how are you? Hey girl. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and glue these on here because I know I'm gonna stand up so I can get this even because I want my bow in the middle. Okay, and then I'll cut off the excess. Okay, so I'm just gonna put glue on here. Oh, it is hot in here. Okay. I'm just going to stick it right on here. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for a minute. I'm going to turn my fan on because I'm burning up hot. Woo! It's like a sauna in here. Oh, you guys, I have to show you this. I got this from Amazon the other day. Is that not pretty? It's a wind chime, so I'm going to take all this off of it, you know, and all this. But I'm going to use this in a peacock. Pretty. Got it on Amazon. So pretty. Wind chimes are going to drive me absolutely bonkers. Okay. Come on there. Thank you. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can hear my fan or not. Yes, you can make your own foam ball Z. See? Okay, so I'm gonna let that. So I'm gonna cut the edges off because I don't want. I'll do it this way. Hold on to it. See how easy this cuts? It's so much easier and cheaper than that stupid styrofoam stuff you get at Hobby Lobby. I love this stuff. There. Ta-da! And this. No, let me put some more glue under there. There's that one. There. No, that's not going to go anywhere. Okay. That one's good. So then I'm going to put a different kind of moss on these than I'm going to use for the rest of the frame. Okay, I'm just going to take regular moss that I got at Hobby Lobby. I bought out the whole kit and caboodle of the peacock ornaments, the ones with the purple and the blue. Yeah. I didn't leave any for anyone. I was a little stingy, I have to admit. So I'm going to take my floral pins. I'm just going to stick these in here. This does make a huge mess. Okay. As you can see. These in here. You can get these floral pins. I looked at Walmart And my Walmart does not carry floral pins. Weird, because they do have a floral section. How do you have a floral section and not carry floral pins? Oh, that's bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some here. Oh, this stuff makes such a mess. I'll put some on the side over here. I'm gonna have to vacuum anyway, so I really don't care if it goes all over the floor. Don't. I just want enough on here to cover it up. On this side, on this side. I know, $1.99, right? I couldn't help it. I got all of them. All of them. Cover this up as much as you can. You're not gonna. You don't have. To, it doesn't have to be perfect because you're not gonna see half of it. See how much of a mess this makes. One thing I don't like about using moss. Oh, I better move my polyfill. I'm getting moss in my polyfill. Okay, this one. Guys, this is going to be so cute when it's done. I did something similar like this in my design group yesterday, but it was a cardinal wreath. So it wasn't a typical wreath like you and I normally see. I took one of those I believe it's an 8x10 wood filigree oval things, painted it white, and put some of these on there, put some flowers on it, put some cardinals on it. It came out really pretty. So if you guys are interested, I do have a design group where I do different stuff like this. I also do centerpieces. I do swags. Let's see, I need some on the other side. And we have monthly giveaways. Pretty soon, I'm going to be having guest designers come on. Because that way you get a different perspective from all kinds of people instead of just me. A little bit on this side. I can't see. Oh, this makes a mess. Makes a mess. Just prepare it if you're going to do something like this, you guys. It makes a mess. Okay? And I got the fan blade, so. That's funny. I had tried, that's what I'm actually going to be trying tonight, is the adhesive around the edge. So we'll see how that works. I've never done that before. So we're going to give it a whirl. Alright, let me try to clean this off just like that. And it's going to continue to make a little bit of a mess because it's not on there completely, but it's on there enough. Aw, thank you, Levon. My group is $10 a month, so it is a monthly paid group. The link for my design group is down at the bottom of the comments if anybody is interested. once you set up your PayPal, it will take you directly to the group so I can approve you. Just to let you know, this month, the middle of this month, in my group, we're going to start working on some Valentines. Yes, you heard me right. We're going to be doing some Valentines. Because if you think about it, we're now in November, so you got November, December, January, and then you've got the 15th of February. So you've got 3 months now before Valentine's. So if you're interested in learning how to do some Valentines here pretty soon, we're going to be starting that. Alright, so let me see how this works. Oh, this is just paper. This might actually work pretty good. This doesn't have adhesive on it, but let me see. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to cut this in half. Well, it's easy to cut, that's for sure. Okay. So, I'm going to lay this like this, and I'll cut it. Sorry if I'm in your way, you guys. I'm just laying this on here and cutting it. Okay. So, I'm going to lay this like this. Is this the same stuff that you use, Levon? Or is it the sticky back? I did. I did just put that on the floor. But that's okay. I got a vacuum anyway, so I'll just vacuum it all up. So I'm just going to put this all over here. There's quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to use the cut edge. You guys know me, I get burnt every single time. Okay, I'm going to put this just a tad. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this at an angle like this. So I'm going to put more glue right here. I know I'm covering up a really pretty frame, however, cut this just like that. I'm going to put some glue. Let's see if you can see. I'm going to end up putting some white felt behind this anyway, so I'm not too worried about what the back looks like. Okay, I'm going to take this right here, kind of wrap it around this way. Sorry if I'm missing your guys' comments. I'll make sure I get this on right. Hey, Miss Dawn. Just now say, hey, girl. Okay, there's that one. And this stuff isn't so bad. Okay, so I'm going to put the side that doesn't have, so it's not so put it at an angle. This is kind of making it a mess, but gonna need lots and lots of glue. Lots of glue. It's driving me insane. Driving me insane. Okay. Some glue here. I'm going to cut that. Not that. Cut that out a little bit. Just trying to make it fit on. There we go. Put this piece like right in here. I'm gonna have to go out to the store and get some more hot glue already. Hey Cherie, how are you? Hey Kelly. Hey Peggy. Oh. This right here. You don't have to worry about covering it all up because we're going to be covering that up with like I'm going to end up so I really don't care. Okay. Cover this. This stuff isn't so bad. I'm kind of liking it. I want more of the rougher side here. Cut a little bit of this off. A little bit of this off. So you can tell you don't have to measure it. It's just kind of rough chopping it. I want this more. There we go. Just eyeball it, because it doesn't really matter. And you got all these extra pieces if you need some. Sorry if I missed one of your guys' comments. Let me put this on real quick so I can catch up with you. It's okay if it's on there. I'm gonna cut this at an angle. Cut that. Okay. Put this right here. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see. This right here. Just a tad. My table is a mess. Okay, now let me take a little strip right here. And I'm gonna put it Hey Lillian, how are you, girl? Yes, I'm getting glue all over me. Hey Antoinette, how are you? This moss is from Hobby Lobby. This is actually not the moss that has the adhesive on the back. It just has paper on it. Which to me, I think is easier because the stuff with the moss you have to cut, or with the sticky back you have to cut. And then your scissors get stuck to it. It's a nightmare. I've tried using that stuff. Okay, so I may save this one, put some on the side, we'll see. Woo! Look at this, everywhere. Okay, I'll hold this up for just a second. This is all over the place. I remember why I don't work with moss very much. Just saying. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is there we go. I'm going to put this on the easel for a minute because I am going to make the bow. I like to do the bow first because that way I can see where I need to put my picks and my florals and all that. It's going on the floor. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the silver first. And this is going to be a really simple bow. I can get this off. Okay. I want the tails to be semi-long, so probably like maybe 10 inches or so. I'm doing good, Lillian. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to do my loops at about 6 inches. I was going to try to do this by hand, but that's a hot mess. You guys don't want to see that. I've been practicing. I have been practicing by doing it by hand, but not ready to show the world just yet. So does this picture seem better? It's buffering like it normally is with my Mevo? I haven't been able to see it. Okay, so we're doing 6-inch loops, starting with the silver. Now the silver in the red pinstripe, so I want to start with the thicker ribbon first so it helps the thinner ribbon stand up. Okay? Let me get I need a bigger table. I need a bigger craft room is what I need. I have ribbon everywhere, you guys. I have it on my craft table. I've got it on the table behind me. I've got it on the right next to my laptop. It's crazy. It's everywhere. I've got it on my sewing machine table. I've got 10 bags of Halloween candy. Really? Did you eat it all? Do these about the same. Scrunch it, twist it. Okay. We didn't get any trick-or-treaters this year at all. We don't actually ever get trick-or-treaters because I live out in the country, so the kids would have to get in the vehicles to drive to house to house, and if they're going to do that, they might as well just go to town and be inside the mall where it's safe and warm and they can show off their costume, right? The first 2 years that we lived out here, we did have trick-or-treaters, but the neighborhood was so new. People didn't realize what it was like trick-or-treating here. So it only happened for like 2 years, and they were like, nope, we're not doing that anymore. I'm like, all right. Okay, so this, I love this ribbon. I have to get some more. I got Hobby Lobby. Okay, let's see. Some other silver ribbon over there. You don't have to do these as... Trying to think if I'm going to have enough of this or not. I may. I'm not going to have enough of this one. Let me see if I have another silver. You know what, let's use this 1 inch. I got some silver 1 inch. Because I don't see any more 1.5 inch silver. I've got it probably over there, but it's buried and I really don't want to dig through all that. So, I'm just going to use some 1 inch. And I might use this for like an accent. Okay, so I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's actually wired. It's 1 inch. It's in with the floral where the mesh is. Actually, I'm going to put the 1.5 inch on first, and then I'll put the 1 inch on. I'm just kind of all over the place tonight. Woohoo! We're having some fun now. Sure. I know better. I know better, Z. Okay, I'm going to make these a little bit smaller. I'm going to make this at about 5 inches. Twist it. Well, hello, Chicky Sue. What are you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? You guys see my puppy? Chicky Sue. You must be close to Daddy getting home. She's starting to get anxious. Okay. So is this a better angle for you guys? Is it going in and out? Is it... I'm trying to get some feedback on how this is working. Normally I use my Mevo, but that has been frustrating and has been buffering a lot because of the service that we get out here. So I'm trying to do something different and just use my phone instead of my Mevo, and I got a new stand so I can use my phone instead. Okay. So if you guys haven't already, if you could spread the love for me, I appreciate it. Okay. So this is going to be a really simple bow, nothing big. So I'm going to take a red pipe cleaner. I need just one, please. Okay. Take it out of my... Okay. Take my pipe cleaner. I like to use ones that match. Probably going to end up putting a bulb in the middle anyway, like a little ornament, but if you don't, you can always take some ribbon and wrap it around the middle. I'm going to wrap that around the side. So I'm just going to wrap this as much as I can. I'm going to cut this. I'm just going to glue it too. Let me save those. I might need it for something. I hoard everything. Hey, Joyce. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay. So, this up. I'm not going to fluff it until I get it on there. Oops. Okay, so you don't want to pull too hard. I'm going to go ahead and dovetail it. If you're not familiar, fold it in half and cut at an angle. This one, since it's just 1 inch, I'm just going to cut at an angle. Okay. And the opposite on this side. And again, for those of you who just joined, if you're interested, I do have a design group where we do not only wreaths, but we do centerpieces, we do things like this, wall hangings, we do lantern swags, regular swags, all kinds of stuff. We have giveaways every month. My design group is at the bottom of the comments. It is $14 a month. You do get a lot with that. Soon, hopefully soon, we are going to be having guest designers come on. So you don't have to just listen to my voice all the time. I do tutorials a month, or I'm sorry, tutorials a week, and a live every week. This one doesn't like to curl. That's okay. Okay, so let me get this off. I try to keep my table as clean as possible. Okay, so what I'm going to do, take my bow and I'm going to glue it like right down in here. I want some of these on this side and some on this side. I'm going to do it right in the middle. I'm just going to glue this right in the middle. I'm going to kind of hold it a little bit. And while you're holding it, you can kind of move your ribbons a little bit, play with them. Okay. This red ribbon does not like to, it's a really thin ribbon, so it doesn't like to curl very easily, and it doesn't fluff very well, but it was a pretty shiny ribbon. It's one of those kind of ribbons that you don't know what kind of ribbon it is until you open the package, and then you realize, not very good ribbon, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, so I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the ribbon on it. It's pretty, pretty, pretty. Like I said, we're probably going to put a ornament in the middle, probably a red one, because I've got a little red one. In fact, let's do that now before I forget. Aw, Z, you're so sweet. I just love you. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Okay. And let's get more glue some more feet. I'm going to put some glue right on the inside and around the edges. You want to put the glue around the edges as well because it's going to help adhere to the cloth around it. Now, before you put anything like inside your bow, whether it's flowers or a ball like this, which Z, I'm sure you're getting all excited. You want to make sure that your ribbons are where you want them to be. Because once you glue this on here, it's going to be a biatch to get it off. I'm going to let that hang out for a minute. Then, I'm going to turn my lamp on because it's starting to get a little dark in here. Let me go around the other side. There we go. Is that better? Okay. So, now, I'm going to have to glue this back. I'll glue that later. This will be glued under. This stuff just comes off. Crazy. Now, this is where the fun comes in. I'm going to get out my pick machine. Okay. If you haven't seen one of these before, this is a stem picking machine. Okay, you can get it at Hobby Lobby. You can get it at a lot of different places. It is kind of expensive, so you might want to look out for some deals, or because I got mine, I think, at Hobby Lobby for about 200 bucks. To me, it's worth it. Okay, and I am going to also get my glue pot going. And where is mine? Because it's going to be a lot faster and a lot easier with my glue pot and using my yes. Okay, there we go. I'm going to turn this on. I can start out with my glue gun and then go to the... So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with some of this. If I can get things to stop falling on the floor that I don't want on the floor. Okay. So let me see. I've never used this before, so I think I'm going to kind of cut some of this off. Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to take like this much from right here. Let's cut it. Okay. Oh, come on. Of course it gets stuck. Why wouldn't it? Go. This is what it looks like when you put it in the pick machine. It just gives you an added extra pick in there so you can stick it in a lot easier. Because I think I'm going to stick this like right down here. Down. Just going to put this on there. Stick this right in here. Move this out a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit I'm probably not going to use all that. Okay. And before you start placing stuff in here, you want to make sure that you place, like you want to mark where you want to place your stuff, so, because once you glue it in there, again, it's going to be a biatch to get out. I learned from experience. What's going on with this? Staying up. Okay. I'll probably put one on the inside, but not a very big one. Not a very big one, just a little bit. Right here. Okay, I know it's getting hot. I just want to make sure it was on. Okay. Oh, I need a rubber band. We will make it stick. What I should have done, but I didn't have time, is I could have drilled a couple holes in the wood right here and then put the pipe cleaners in between the holes and wrapped it around the side of it, but I did not have time. This is going to be a bitch, isn't it? We will make it stay. We will. Okay, so we got that. Let's turn that Katie. So I want to stick some of these on there. Some greenery, so I don't want it all snowy. Sorry, I know I'm getting in your guys' way. Here, here, oh, right there. Looks good right there. Right above this way. Okay. I might do that with all the other two. And make it cohesive. Hey, Miss Brenda. Hey, girl. I can't wait to see what you make with the wreath kit. Yay, I'm so excited. She won, Brenda won a wreath kit. It was either from my group page or my business page. I had one going on both. And she won the gingerbread man one. So cute. It's the same gingerbread that I put on my gingerbread wreath. No worries, hon. No worries. Okay, so good. My glue pot. No, this is almost ready. Okay. like that. Okay. And so we're not going to use very much of this stuff. I'm going to put some of this on there. Because seriously, I need a bigger table. I do. Okay. I want the snow side up. Stick this in my glue pot. I'm going to stick this one right here. I love these kinds of things because you can use so little of it to make an impact without breaking the bank. I mean, I got 2 because I didn't know how much I was going to need. And like I said, I'd rather have too much than not enough. But oh, good. Yay, it's not freezing. Okay. I'm going to stick this one like right up in here. Oh. I really have to watch my glue pot because I don't want to knock this on the floor. Oh my god, that would be so bad. So bad. I'm just going to stick that one right there. Get this bigger one. Up. Like that. At an angle. I need to get one of those stem cutters that Damon sells on his page, but I was just on there the other day, and he is out of them. My luck. And this is the little one. Take this big one. Woo! Glue webs everywhere. Hey Diane, how are you? Okay, let's stick this one in here. Okay, there's that. If I want, I can add some more of these up here. A little bit. I'm going to add too much. This one's against our glue. Okay, I'm going to kind of stick this one. Oh, it looks like the horns. I don't know if I like that one. Looks like horns. Okay. Oops. I didn't want to cooperate. Come on. sometimes they do get stuck. Can't really shove it down in there. There we go. Okay, now I've got some silver you can put in there. Just gonna kind of cut these up a little bit. See how you can see how many you get out of one big thing. You know, thing, whatever. I'm just gonna kind of stick this one here. Here. We're probably going to stick some bulbs right there, which is why I'm leaving it kind of blank. So I know it looks kind of funny with just that bare spot, but we're going to fill that in. And once we put the berries in, it's going to pop a little bit. It'll be nice. And a little red. Because I think I finally have gotten my migraines figured out. It was horrible. I went to my chiropractor yesterday, not this bigger one, and oh god, my head was hurting so bad. Hey Laura, how are you? Thank you, hon. And I went and got adjusted. And this morning I had just a little bit of a headache, and I got one flashing light in my eyes, which actually is progress compared to what I've been. I was getting multiple flashing lights in my eyes. So I mean, right now I still have kind of an achy headache, but it's nothing like it's been, so I'm super excited. This will be, well, I started getting my migraines last Monday. Yeah, last Monday. It's just been horrible. Okay. So got some of these in there. Got some of these in there. Any more of those. Ooh. These are fun. Woo-hoo! I'm going to add some of these. Okay. I'm going to add right down here. Okay. Put one right here. And this little one. This has so much glitter on it, you guys. You guys see the whole thing? Let me kind of move this stuff out of the way so you guys can see. I want to make sure you can see the whole thing, right? Okay, kind of stick this. That piece of moss is annoying. I think I'm going to put one long one right there. I'm not going to put any going up because I want it to be more drapey going down than going up. This one's a long one. This one's really long. So I'm only going to use a little bit of this. Even though I got two, I only want a little bit. Like I said, I can always use these for something else, right? I'm going to put this one like right here. Use a one. I can taste it. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Now I got some of these ferns. What's on the floor now? I got some of these ferns. I like these. These are kind of cool. I used some of these in my wall hanging yesterday. I got a bunch of these. This is kind of good stuff to get and keep around because, you know, it's Christmassy. And now that people are buying stuff for Christmas, it's going to start going really, really fast. Get off. Okay. Thanks, Diane. I got my glue pot at Amazon. It's just basically, it's a mini skillet. I want some bushy and some little ones. So, I'm going to put a bushy one, like right down here, maybe. Yep. That didn't want to work. What is wrong with these all of a sudden? Don't want to work. There we go. Jeez. Good thing they come in a bunch. Right here. Okay, and then take this off. I know, I hate migraines too. And for those of you that just joined, in case you're interested, I do have a design group. It's $14 a month. We do things just like this. We do wreaths too, but I like to do different stuff. So we do a lot of different stuff. Like tonight we're going to be doing a gold and purple swag, so that's going to be pretty. Love it. This month we're also going to start working on some Valentines. I know it's not even Christmas yet, but there's only Valentine's, so we got to start getting on it, right? We got to get on it. I'm just starting to squish my, I'll put some at top. I want the bushier ones down at the bottom. And then some smaller ones kind of surrounding right there. I want some more greenery to kind of offset all of this silver. I got more of these if I need them. The link to my design group is at the bottom of the comments. So it'll take you to PayPal where you set that up, and then it'll take you directly to my design group where I can approve you. So I would love to come have you join us. We got some really awesome girls in there. I'm just kind of scattering these around. We're building this from the bottom up. So you want to start with the bigger pieces and the drapier pieces on the bottom and just kind of build your way up. Once you start putting all this stuff where things need to go. Glue. Okay, I'm going to stick one more like up here. Like I said, I want this to be more drapey down at the bottom. I don't want all this stuff flinging off the top of it. Perfect. Perfecto. Now, got some of these. Like, I don't know if I want to put these in there or not. Kind of put some little ones at the top. No, I think it's already got enough silver in there. So, what I'm going to do is start putting some of these berries in there, and then I can start adding the ornaments. Ooh, you're making a hat, Laura? I want to see. I can't wait to see. What colors are you making it? And then with these, they can always spread out. Just like that. You don't want them stuck together like they come, because that looks kind of funky, right? See how that red's starting to pop? Pop. Let me see. Get you one picture. Can you guys see this? Let me know if you guys can't see. I'm trying to get it in the picture so you can see. Okay, here we go. I think I got it in the picture for you. I'm going to take this one and kind of put it down here at the bottom since it's a bigger one. Yeah, this one coming right off the bottom. Isn't that red pretty? Love the red in it. Oh, there's another one. I'm going to waste it, so I'm going to put another one around this side. Come on. No, it's going to have to be. It is. About my ribbons right now. They're gonna get scrunched because I'm working with all of this. I'll fix them when I... Ooh, red and gold. You should record it. I want to see. Did I show you the one I'm making? Look, isn't that pretty? So pretty. So it's gonna have pink and green and blue turquoise feathers off the back of it. It's gonna be really cute. Are you making a big hat or a little hat? Oh, it stayed in there. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. It wasn't a thick enough stem. Sometimes if your stems aren't thick enough, it won't catch. So, okay. Put some down here. I don't like these leaves on here. I don't use these leaves or this curly thing. I don't know what that's supposed to be about. Use this one. I'm gonna do like a cluster down here. Gotta be careful with these because these little balls like to fall off. And you can twist these a little bit. Okay, there we go. Alright, and look at this one right here. I like the little clusters of red. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it so far? Cool. I can't wait to see it. Your hats are so cute. Okay. I am going to put one like right down. I really should have my hair up, but I didn't have time to put it up. It's going to be in my face. And you can put some down below too, make it layered, get a little bit more dimension. These two, put them together. Twist these. There we go. And burn up. Burn, burn, burn. Let me put one like here. Put one more right here. Some more down here. Alright. Take this cluster. I'm going to put more of the clusters down at the bottom since it's all droopy down here. You want more of a wow factor. Okay. So I'm going to stick this one right here. All this stuff will help your bow stick up as well. So we need to put some down over there. Even though you might not see it, you want if something gets moved, you want everybody, thank you, Laura, you want it to be cohesive all the way around. So even though the bow's covering it, they could move it, and then if there's a bare spot, it looks like you didn't finish it. So, that didn't work. Sometimes these just don't like to. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we got some there. Need to put some more over here. I'm going to use all of these. Underneath all the greenery, so they kind of hide underneath. I'm going to put some down here. It's amazing how one little bush like this, you know? Some of these glue webs. I'm not gonna, Laura. These glue webs drive me nuts. They just do. I'm gonna put some down over here. They're everywhere. Hey, Rachel. No worries, hon. I know you're at work. But thank you for coming. Hey, Teresa. Sounds good, Laura. You're funny. Yeah, you don't want to not record it, and it turns out really good, and then you're like, well, I guess I should have recorded that. Okay. Some sticking out there. Alright, let me see. I'm just looking to see where I need some more. There's some sticking out there. Maybe some sticking out there. Couple. We're actually almost done, you guys. So I'm going to stick some ornaments in here. I'm trying to think though how I can figure out how to do that, because I mean it's not like there's anything I could kind of stick it to. I'll stick one right here. Thank you, Brenda. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you? Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Where am I going to stick this last one? And we have projectiles. Okay, so I think I need to stick one like right under here. Okay, I didn't want to stay on there. Stay there. I've got glue all over my fingernails. I'm going to kind of bend this a little bit. There we go. Let's stick this one right here. Wow, it's talking all over it. Gee, mini Christmas. Okay. So far, so good. I think we could put some... I was going to use some of these, but I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think it needs it. What do you guys think? I think it'd be too much. I'm not gonna. So, I'm gonna get some of these. I'm gonna put like one right here. And one right here. And maybe I can put a smaller one down there. So, just see how I can do this. Oh, you know what I can do? I got an idea. Got an idea, you guys. I've never done this before. I don't know if it'll work, but... Hey, Damon! How are you? Oh my god, I can't believe Damon's on my live! You know what? I might cry. Thank you for coming, Damon. I appreciate it. Hey, Susan. So, I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a whirl. So, I'm going to put a pipe cleaner in here. Because you can see, there's no place to really dive it down in there. So, I'm going to use my handy dandy... I may have to just poke it down in there and then glue around it. So, wish me luck, guys. Okay, so let's shove that right down there. Yeah, that went all the way down to the wood, so that's not going to work. So, you know what we're going to do? Pull that out. So, I'm just going to, I have to glue it like I did the bow. And just put tons and tons of glue on it. We will make it work. That's all about ingenuity. Right, guys? Oh, my bow's getting all jacked, but that's okay. We'll fix it. I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. And I'm going to kind of do the same thing with this, but I'm going to... Maybe that'll help push it down into the foam. Come on. Hey, Nadia. Thanks for coming on. Okay, so I'm going to keep a little bit of pressure on that, on both of them. So I want to make sure the glue sets in. Now the little ones, we can kind of stick in around it. Okay, I'm just going to kind of take my ribbons, kind of curl them a little bit. Give them some character. It's hard to do it on this side. I'm going to fluff these more a little bit. This thinner ribbon, it's hard to fluff, but you get the gist. Right, this ribbon's hard to... Okay, so those, we get some little, I got a silver one. I want to put a silver one in here somewhere. Maybe I can put it like in there. But I do have all this silver going on in here, so. Let me see. I Actually, that kind of looks good like that, but I may put some little ones in there instead. We've got enough silver going on all around here. I don't think we need to add any more silver. So, let's add a few of these red ones, little ones. Let's see. Oh, I've got an idea. You never know. Yeah, it's not going to work because it's going to be too floppy. You know what? I think they might be good. I think in those two... Let me hold this up real quick and see. Sometimes I need to get a bird's eye view. Actually, that's pretty. I like the way it looks just like that. I think I'm done. I know. I got all this on. Okay. Pan up so I can hold this up for you guys. Let me turn this off. I'm going to knock it all over the floor. Okay. Sorry. I know I'm getting you guys all dizzy. What do you guys think? It turned out pretty? I think it turned out really pretty. I love the red and silver together. I know a lot of people are doing red and gold around this time, but I wanted to do something different. You know me, I do everything different. I don't do the same thing as... Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Dawn. I don't like to do the same thing that everybody else is doing. So, that's just me. But I think it turned out pretty. It's different. I like it. I like different because I'm different. So I think what I'm going to do with my lives is, now that I know that my Mevo doesn't work right on lives and my phone works better, so I'm going to do my Facebook lives on Monday and my YouTube lives on Thursday. So tonight was a little bit of a different night because I've been a little bit behind because of my migraines lately. So I'm trying to catch up. So thank you, Brenda. So Thursday, I'm going to be live on YouTube at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So that would be 5 Pacific Time, 7 Central Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. But I will send out a notification to everybody on Thursday morning, so everybody gets a reminder, and then I'll send another notification out about an hour before, so if you forget, you get another reminder. So, hey Cece girl, how are you? Thank you for coming, hon. So if you miss it, you can also watch the replay. You can like and share the replay as well. And I could care less if Facebook doesn't want me to say share. I'm going to say it anyway. They can put me in jail. So, I'm trying to think of what we're doing on Thursday. I can't remember what we're doing on Thursday for... No. Cece, you want to see what I got? You want to see what I made? If it's Mondays for live, that is the same day as our group. No, yeah. What time is your lives for your group, Yvonne? Let me see. Let me show Cece what I made. Shoot. It's just not coming in. sweetie? It's gonna look a lot more better. A lot more better. Yes, I graduated high school. Shocking, I know, right? A lot more better. A lot better in the daylight. I've noticed now with the time change that if I take my pictures in the morning light, I get a lot better daylight. Thank you, Cece. So yeah, what time is your lives on your group day on Mondays? Miss Lavon. Thank you, Nadia. I was doing it on Sundays, but the table is such a mess. There's moss everywhere. I was doing it on Sundays, but now that I'm back to work part-time, the weekends are the only time that I have to get things done. I need you in my light. Lavon, you're so funny. 8 Eastern time, so that would be 7/6 my time. So we would be doing it at the same time. Well, you know, you could always come to my one on Thursday. So I can't do it on Tuesdays because my lives are on in my design group on Tuesdays. But this week it's probably going to be tomorrow night because I'm still trying to catch up from being out of the loop for about a week. So, and I can't really do Thursdays because I do my tutorials for the Thursday tutorial that day. Oh, thank you, Diane. So you could always come to my one on Thursday, Lavon. I don't do them on Fridays or Saturdays because we have hockey on Friday nights and Saturday nights. So I need to keep those nights open. Okay, Nadia, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I'm gonna turn this light up. Sorry, hold on. That hurts my head. Okay. So, yeah, my lives will now be on Mondays and Thursdays. I know it's been really consistent, so I apologize for that. I'm just trying to figure out what days work best, so I can be more consistent. And so far, Mondays and Thursdays, I know a lot of people go on lives on Mondays. So, I mean, if you can make it, that's awesome. I would love you to come, but if you can't, I get it. So Mondays and Thursdays are going to be my days at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. No worries, Cece. No worries, hon. Yes, I will be uploading my videos to YouTube as well when I can. So I know I'm behind on those as well. I just feel so behind all the time. I don't know how everybody does it when they work full time. Like Susan, I don't know how she does it. Oh, poor girl. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging with me. I appreciate you guys coming. I love you all. See you on Thursday. Bye. Mwah.